Welcome to Singing Hills Forest Preserve. Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you today from Singing Hills Forest Preserve in Round Lake, Illinois. It is at this location where the Millennium Trail goes right through this forest preserve. So normally when I ride the Millennium Trail, I start down here in Lakewood Forest Preserve, and then I'll either go north all the way up, or I will I have a couple different rides that head east. Today's ride is about a custom ride that I created a couple years ago to use this trail, which I'm basically never on. It's called the Fort Hill Trail. Now, if I were to start this ride from Lakewood Forest Preserve just to do the Fort Hill Trail, the ride's really short. So I tried to build it into as close to 25 miles as I can get. So I'm starting here in Singing Hills Forest Preserve. I'm going to make my way down the Millennium Trail all the way down to Lakewood Forest Preserve. Then I'm going to switch trails to the Fort Hill Trail, making my way all the way up to Ray Lake, do the loop, come back down, and then make my way back. Singing Hills Forest Preserve is a good spot to start this trail from, the Millennium Trail. There's multiple spots to start the Millennium Trail from. So they have a really big parking lot here, as you can see. They have some picnic tables over there. They're not sheltered though. And they do have restrooms right over here. Looks like they also have a spot here to tie up your horses. So at this point on the Millennium Trail, it's crushed limestone all the way back to Lakewood, but as soon as you start making your way north, it's paved. It runs paved from here, I believe, all the way to where it ends. So when I look at this Lake County trail map here, I believe I've ridden the vast majority of these trails when I look at them. There's this one, the Chain of Lakes bike path. This one here is going to be one I'm going to ride. The dots on this map show planned sections of trail, so it looks like their intent is to make this a loop all the way around Chain of Lakes. So that will be a really awesome trail when that's done. Down here, Middle Fork Savannah, there's this little trail here that I have not ridden, so I'm going to be exploring that at some point soon. This one here is the Des Plaines River Trail. I got videos on that. This little connector trail to Pine Dunes, and I did the Pine Dunes loop all the way up to McDonald Woods down to here. I have a ride that cuts through Rollins, Savannah, and then a couple of them, like I said, I like to start in Lakewood, so I'd go all the way up to the end here, or I can go this way and make my own custom loop, or make my way east to the North Shore bike path here and then take it all the way to Lake Bluff at Lake Michigan. Okay, so let's get started. I have not ridden the Millennium Trail yet at all this year, and I haven't ridden the Fort Hill Trail since 2020, so I'm interested to check that out again. Let's go. So if you haven't seen my Millennium Trail videos, this is the Millennium Trail. The southern portion here on its way to Lakewood Forest Preserve in Wakanda. It's crushed limestone, it's really wide, and on this section you can ride a horse. Welcome to Wakanda, Illinois.
Wakanda forever!
So we are here at Lakewood Forest Preserve here. Oh, another guy on an e-bike. We're here at Lakewood Forest Preserve. This is where I typically will start the Millennium Trail from. I have a variety of rides that start from this location. The parking lot is down this way, and they have restrooms right up here. And then this is the way we're headed. Okay, so now we're at the point where we're going to turn, and we're going to make a left here to access the Fort Hill Trail headed eastbound this way. This is that trail, this is the portion of trail I don't normally ride because normally I come from this way. There's parking over here and we'll just ride straight that way for the majority of the rides that I've created on the Millennium Trail. So let's check this out. I haven't checked this out in a couple years. Okay, so we're at a fork in the road here. At this point, you can choose which direction you want to do the loop. If you want to do it clockwise, head down this way. Counterclockwise, head down this way. So when I created this ride, I was trying to get it as close to 25 miles as I could. So in order to lengthen it a little, the way I have this route set up is I'm going to actually do it, the loop, and I'm going to come right back here and I can turn around and do the same loop the opposite way and then just head back. I pulled over at one of those scenic lookout areas. It is a beautiful day here in Lake County, Illinois. Okay, so just as an FYI, right here at the Blue Loop, mile marker 0.0, they have trail parking right here. They also have a restroom up here. Okay, so we're back at the fork in the road. I mean, technically, I guess we were over there before, but they have this whole triangle section cut out. So at this point, you could make a left here and head back to Lakewood Forest Preserve, or if you wanted to do the same exact loop that I just did, you can go this way. So what I'm going to do is turn around and ride the same loop backwards, and then we're going to head back down towards Lakewood. Okay, so that was it for the loop, twice, clockwise and counterclockwise. As you can see here, we're at the end of the loop, so I'm just going to continue on this way and backtrack through this maze of curves to make my way all the way back to Singing Hills where the car is. But before we do that, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's shout out time.
It's shout out time.
My first shout out goes out to subscriber Kevin, but first I'll need to explain. So my wife and I are riding on the Fox River Trail. We have the grandkids with us and I'm pulling them on the bike trailer behind me. We're headed to East Dundee where we're going to do a picnic lunch and then, if the kids are good, we're going to get some ice cream at Dairy Queen. So when we're riding to East Dundee, one of the places we always like to stop at is Fox River Shores in Carpentersville. Once we got into Fox River Shores, something very unexpected happened. After just over 2 years of creating content, uploading over 100 videos, and riding close to 6,000 miles, I was recognized. So what started as a really surreal experience, because I've never been recognized like this before, turned into a wonderful conversation about e-bikes and bike trails. Kevin doesn't live around the Fox River Trail, but after watching one of my videos, he decided to come out and check out the trail, which I think is really awesome because that's one of the main goals of this channel, to get people out exploring trails they haven't previously explored. So thanks, Kevin. It was a pleasure meeting you. My second shout out goes out to subscriber Alex, who sent me an All Trails link of a custom loop he created in Lake County. Now, when I think of loops in northern Illinois, those loops normally involve the Illinois Prairie Path somehow. But Alex created a gigantic 42-mile loop in Lake County. Almost all of it uses existing Lake County bike trails. I'll be checking out Alex's loop in the next month or two, so stay tuned for that. So a big thank you to Kevin and Alex. Now, let's get back to the ride. Okay, so it looks like there's a wetland overlook this way on the Fort Hill Trail, so we're just going to check that out. I don't know if I've actually ever seen it before. So I saw this loop trail sign here. We're still on the Fort Hill Trail. Looks like it's paved. So looking at the map here, I'm guessing that it's just from where we are and then it reconnects up with the trail here. I don't believe I've ever ridden it before, so let's check that out. Okay, so I made it back to Singing Hills Forest Preserve. Let me know what you think of the trail in the comments below. If this is a trail that you ride, let me know your favorite portion of the trail. And like Alex, if you guys have a custom loop for this area, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Share the All Trails link. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. And that's all I have today from the Singing Hills Forest Preserve. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.